chains in motion, scale into the sky. Transactions lightning fast, are waiting in line. Blossom in the code, smart contracts ignite. Building dreams together, the future's in sight. Oh, rising higher, breaking every wall. Linera's the fire, we're answering the call. The network's growing, it's time to take the lead. With every block we're showing, innovation's what we need. The future of the chain. We're breaking every limit. Yeah.
G Micro Chains, everybody, and welcome to the Linera Community Hour, Testnet Conway edition, September 18th. Josiah, Jules, how y'all feeling today?
Danny, super excited, super pumped. Like it's Conway.
It's Conway!
Michael Chen, guys. I'm happy.
I'm feeling pretty happy. I'm feeling pretty good. Yesterday's launch went well. I mean, there were some snags. We'll talk about that, but you know, it's a testnet. Like you got to expect that there's going to be some snags. In general, though, I'm feeling really good about it, and yeah, feeling really good about just the growth of the community, the excitement from the community, the feedback we've gotten so far. So it's good. It's good. Let's get into it.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right. Well, should we give away a POAP? People love their POAPs. Let's go away POAP.
Yeah.
All right. Prize to the first person who figures out the secret word, or the words, because there's 3 words, 2 dashes. So yeah, we're gonna give away 500. Put it in the chat if you figure out what the password is, and then we will tell you. We'll tell everybody after the first person guesses it. All right. 3 words.
Very, very
about it.
difficult, guys.
Oh, this is a difficult one.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jules
I
knows
love
the
it.
answer. Jules knows the answer, so she says it's difficult. I don't know. I think we got some smart cookies in the community, so we'll see.
But I'm
All
not
right.
going to mint until it's live. Like, I'm not Danny who cheats.
I didn't cheat. I just made the password.
So,
All right. So if you're new to the community, welcome. I assume everybody already knows this, but basically when you join Discord, you can choose a role, Explorer, Creator, Degen. Feel free to choose all 3. And if you're a developer, you can get that role on Guild. Let's go through and talk to everybody. So first and foremost, Explorers. I want to learn about Linera. Josiah, should we watch the video together?
Yeah, Danny, absolutely. I think we should. I love the video. Can't get over it.
I can't get over it. Love it. Oh wait, I don't want to watch it. Can we get at?
I'm lost.
Jeez. All right, we'll go back. Let me get through this stupid watch commercial that doesn't matter. And then we'll get into
Only
it.
Conway matters right now.
Yeah, right. Oh, skip. Okay, hold on. All right, now we're here. And share the tab. Let's watch the video. Hopefully the sound works. Booyah.
Most blockchains weren't built for an internet powered by AI agents. Linera is different. It's the first layer 1 blockchain based on microchains. Instead of competing with resources on a single chain, users and AI agents interact with their own small chains of blocks. Computation happens on these dedicated chains, and results are shared securely across the network. This unlocks massive scalability, real-time communication, and easy integration with AI agents. Recently, our benchmarks achieved 1 million payments per second with sub-second finality. When I worked at Facebook, I co-authored the FastPay research paper, which theorized low-latency payments for billions of users. With Linera, we've extended data research and made it into a programmable blockchain to bring this vision to life. Today, I'm excited to announce Conway, the third phase of our testnet. Testnet Conway introduces a new way to earn points. You can play the game of life, inspired by mathematician John Horton Conway. This testnet brings us one step closer to mainnet and to a blockchain that can power the real-time agentic web. Visit linera.io/testnet to join Conway and experience the future of blockchain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Can you hear me?
Uh-oh. Nope. Stop talking. So yeah, Matthew on screen, looking good. I thought it looked real good. Wasn't that a cool room with the like red pipes going through? Wasn't that super
Yeah.
Linera?
Danny, I was going to say, out of everything I really like about that video, I think that tops it.
Really? That was it?
The red pipe, yes, is one of the things. I mean, Matthew said a lot of, super amazing things, right? But I
Yeah.
just can't talk about those red pipes. And they just look so good in the video.
Yeah. Yeah, we found this like recording studio that we were able to rent in New York City. They had those red pipes and we're like, "Oh yeah, we're definitely doing the red pipes."
It's quite on theme.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully this video gets a lot of plays, gets spread around, more people get to learn about Linera from it, right? Sometimes just like a good video is enough to spread the word. So yeah, hope you all liked it. No, he is not AI. What else we got? Okay, so what's inside Testnet Conway, right? So we launched a blog post yesterday, and I think there's a good chance to kind of get into some of the details. So what is Testnet Conway? It is the third version of our testnet. We had Archimedes, Babbage, now Conway. And what is different about Conway from before? First and foremost, it's faster, right? You can feel the speed. It is 200 millisecond blocks, sub-second end-to-end security. Matthew mentioned 1 million payments per second in some of our benchmarks. We haven't done a full blog post explaining that yet, but we will. So, we're getting it faster and it's going to continue to get faster. Boom. I already see the answers. Someone did it here. I think this is the first.
Damn, that was fast.
Someone figured
Wow.
it out.
Wow.
Someone figured it out. I knew it would. Mario. Is Mario the first?
I need to go and mint my fast.
Go. All right. This is the secret word, right? We'll now unlock it for everybody.
Linera are so
So
smart.
that is Mario. I think you were the first person to get it. I didn't see it prior to that. A lot of people tried. A lot of people were close. They had a good idea that they knew that Conway was the final word.
Yeah. Danny, do you know what I think gave it away? I think in the video, Matthew mentioned
John
John
Horton,
Horton Code.
yeah, he
Yeah,
said
and
it
I
in the
think that gave it away.
video.
So people
Good
are paying attention for
point.
good.
That's right. Well, Mario, drop your Discord username. We'll give you an extra XP bonus for having been the first
Yeah,
person to guess it. Right?
absolutely.
Yeah, very cool. Mint your POAP, John Horton Conway. That he is the mathematician that created the game of life and inspired this testnet. So we'll talk a little bit about the game of life later. One thing I did want to say about John Horton Conway, though, he died from COVID a couple years
Oh,
ago in 2020. Yeah, he died from COVID in 2020. He was 82 years old, and yeah, I mean, it just kind of breaks my heart that happened. And for anybody who kind of like faced some serious challenges or lost family members during COVID, this is a kind of shout out to you and what you went through and what his family went through during that period of time as well. So we're happy to honor him in this way and to name our blockchain testnet after him. Cool. All right. Let's get back into what is in testnet. So, all right, I'm going to hide this comment. Everybody should now know. If people ask, let them know. All right. So testnet Conway, speed, it's faster. 2, you can connect your wallet. So we've integrated with Dynamic. I'll talk about that in a second. But that's a huge step forward. Obviously, we've been playing around with this testnet for a while, games on microchains, but there hasn't been any sort of wallet. So we haven't been able to track your participation as an individual. That changes now. Tooling, number 3, so a new SDK. I think we're already up to 0.15.3. So we're continuing to fix bugs and release new kind of versions of this SDK. But if you're a developer, let's get started. And then, of course, infra, we are building this indexer right now. We're running EVM tests on main. So all the infra and protocol side stuff is continuing to upgrade as well. Wow, people already minted out the POAPs. That happens so fast. Jules, you get yours? I hope Jules got her POAP.
Yes, Danny, I did. Thank you.
Glad you did. All right. So we did 2 announcements yesterday. We announced both the testnet itself, and we announced the partnership with Dynamic. Literally part of the same thread. We had Dynamic yesterday on our spaces. Dynamic is a wallet partner, wallet infrastructure partner. Many people are familiar with Privy. Dynamic is similar to Privy. It's another wallet infrastructure. And so you can read the blog that we posted about Dynamic. And I wanted to specifically address this Dynamic wallet and answer some questions that have come up about this. Someone says they think all the bots got the POAPs. That's possible, but we have about 1,000 people who are here on the line who are watching right now, and there's only 500 POAPs. So it is a first come, first serve. You don't have to assume it's bots. It could literally just be, half of the people who are watching right now trying to get their POAPs. All right, so Dynamic Wallet. When you go to the portal, and we'll show that in just a minute, but when you go to the portal, you'll have a chance to log into the portal. There are 3 methods for you to be able to log in. The first is by using your email address. The second is with a passkey. And the third is by connecting a wallet. Coinbase, Phantom, MetaMask, basically any of the popular wallets that you already have. If you have an EVM wallet address, for example, or a Solana wallet address through Phantom, you can log in to the portal via that method. And you're essentially creating your own microchain, right? You have your own chain now, but the way that you are kind of giving it permissions is via this dynamic login, right? It does not matter if you use an email address or a wallet. It's the same thing. It really does not matter. What's only important is that you use the same login method when you're logging in on the portal in Game of Life. Game of Life is a separate app from the portal. So you have to log into that as well. And so you just be using the same thing on both ends so that you have the same essentially microchain that you're using on both sides. Okay. So the email address or wallet is simply a login method to access your Linera chain ID, aka your own personal microchain. I said this yesterday on the spaces. I think the next slide is the spaces, right? Yeah. So everybody check out the spaces yesterday that we did if you haven't yet, because we went through a lot of really great information. But one thing that I said that I want to reiterate today, when you log into the portal, you create your own personal microchain. This is literally the first time in the history of blockchain that people have been able to have their own small blockchain, right? You have your own personal chain. How else do I say it? Like, I just think that's really cool, right? Like in the past, we've all been using big, monolithic chains. You now have your own little blockchain. It's your chain. And that's how you create it, is by logging in with Dynamic. So, Jules, Josiah, were you able to catch any of the spaces yesterday?
You mean all of the spaces, Danny?
Listen to it. I saw you in the chat.
Yeah, Danny was super, super, super informative. Learned every time I listen to Matthew, I get to learn a lot, right? A lot about Linera, a lot about blockchain as well, and great information from Dynamic, from the Dynamic team, right? And also, just super, super bullish on Linera and the fact that you can now get your own microchain and have a feel for what Linera offers. So, super excited for it, Danny.
Love it. Jules, feel free to jump in.
Please don't ask me, Danny.
All right, I won't ask you anything. Yeah. Was there anything, Josiah, anything else that kind of like came out of the spaces that was new or interesting or people should check out specifically? No worries if the whole thing if it felt that way.
Yeah, the whole thing. Check out the portal. That's the first thing I would say. Right, check
Yeah,
out the portal. And I would say then because you also, I mean, we're going to talk about this later in the
yeah,
call, right? But there was something you mentioned about builders that is also getting me super excited. So,
cool.
you know, I would put the brakes now and let you talk about it later on in the call. But definitely that as well.
All right, great. All right, so yeah, yesterday's spaces went really great. If you want to kind of get into some of the details, we had both Matthew and Itai, who's the CEO of Dynamic, on the call. It was pretty great. All right. In celebration of the launch of the testnet, we have a bunch of different regional meetups. These are like literally IRL events. Shout out to all our community members. So Linera is on its way, or Matthew and Nick, our head of BD, are on their way right now to Korea for KBW, Korean Blockchain Week. And we are doing a community meetup there on September 25th on Thursday, a week from today. So if you are in Korea, definitely sign up for the Linera community meetup. It's also an event on our Discord. So you can go to Discord, click on events, and you'll be able to find the link to the Linera community meetup in Korea. Also, we got 2 events in Nigeria. Josiah, you're hosting an event. Which city?
Yeah, I'm hosting an event in Kaduna. I don't know most people here, but I don't know the city. Right? I mean, Miss Jules knows the city. And then I think OX Boko is also hosting an event in Lagos.
In
So two
Lagos.
different parts of the country, right? Two different regions. So super
Yeah,
excited for it.
love that. 2 different parts.
Nice.
So 2 different regional events in Nigeria. We also have 2 Ukrainian events. One I think that's in Kyiv and one that's in Slovakia for the Ukrainian community that's there. So shout out to Good Boy, who's organizing both of those Ukrainian events. We have an Indonesian event hosted by Origin. We have a Portugal event. Portugal. We don't even have a regional community yet in Portugal, but we do have Coliseum, who's in Portugal, and he is going to be organizing a Portugal event. So if you're in Lisbon, shout out to you. And also Ravstar in India. I can't remember which city Ravstar is in, but if you're in India, make sure to ask Ravstar where the event is, and hopefully you're nearby. Did I miss any of them? I think that's all of them. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all the
Yeah.
events. So, but that's pretty cool. Love that we have all these different community meetups going on to celebrate Testnet 3. I really do want to build more community, right? Offline in addition to online. That's where the real friendships can be made as well, or at least to grow. So shout out to all the community members who are hosting those events. Okay. Let's keep going. Yeah, see? We're getting more people to show up. Love it.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. And also Thailand. I want to have some Thailand events. We have a Thailand regional community. I would love it to be even more active than it currently is. And so, yeah, shout out to Thailand. Let's do some events there too. All right, developers. A couple of things we want to talk about. First of all, you can get the developer role by going to Guild. It is a private channel, right? That you need the role in order to unlock the channel, so we can keep the conversation high quality. So if you have a GitHub history, you can do that. If you don't have a GitHub history, but you do want the developer role, just let a mod know, let us know, and we can manually give you that role. We did a developer workshop on Tuesday where we went through some of the more technical details of Testnet Conway. We had Lele, who is our head of infra, on the call. He's fantastic. He's awesome. So we went through a lot of the details. There were some really great questions that were over my head. That's always a good sign. So feel free to check out that developer workshop if you want to go into greater detail. And what Josiah was mentioning before, we have a build-a-thon that is coming soon. These dates are subject to change, but right now this is what we are working towards. We're going to start publicizing it hopefully next week. And then the first building phase will start a week later on September 29th. So very, very soon. There will be 10 days of building phase and then a 4-day evaluation phase. where we will choose the winners. Those winners will get some sort of cash prize, and then we start wave 2. So you can continue to iterate and build on your application for each of the waves, making it better and better and better, getting feedback along the way, earning money along the way if you win. Yeah, the prizes kind of go up as the waves go up, right? So
Danny,
this is basically the point. Yeah.
I have a question, and I believe maybe another developer might also have the question as well. So, Danny, the first wave, right, which is do you need to have a full-fledged, product, for instance, for you to, join the first wave, or it could be you still have something in very early phase, right?
Yeah, very early phase, right? It
Okay.
can really be even a plan, right? Like obviously we're going to compare
Mm-hmm.
everything against each other, right? So you're being compared against your, fellow people who are submitting. But the point is that we have these short windows, like 10 days, right? For you to be able to submit something. And then for you to get feedback and for us to be able to continue to iterate on it. So it does not have to be a fully functioning deployed app in wave 1
Yeah.
by any
Yeah.
means, right? Like there's a reason why it's only 10 days. This is a different model than existed in the like hackathon model, which was like, you know, fully have something built out and then submit it. This is much more of an iterative based model.
Danny, can, can I ask one more question about this?
Yeah, that's the whole
Right.
point. Yeah,
Is
for sure.
so say like you have a certain number of builders join the wave 1, right? And not all of them get to win. The ones that did not win, can they still, join the second wave and still
Yes.
iterate? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, because maybe, you get some feedback on wave 1, you
Yeah.
didn't win, but then you like put a lot of effort during wave 2 and you submit something that's like much further developed. Like, hell yeah, right? That's why each evaluation phase is distinct from the one previous to it. And when we launch this page, it'll have judging criteria. It'll say who the judges are. It'll give you suggestions for the types of applications that we're looking for. All of that good stuff.
So much to be excited about.
Games can definitely participate. Absolutely. Games can participate. I know Igor Bull has been working on a few different games, rock, paper, scissors, a racing game. So we're hoping to see some of this stuff submitted to the Build-a-thon. Absolutely. Igor Bull, you even got a shout out yesterday during the spaces.
Okay. Nice. I have a question, Danny.
Yeah, please.
I'm not a developer, but like, does this build-a-thon supports like narrative apps across crypto, like InfoFi, DeFi, and not just only games this time around?
Absolutely. Yes. Games is going to
Okay.
be one track, right? What we like about games, and Matthew talked about this on the spaces yesterday. What we
Yeah.
like about games is they are they often have a quicker development cycle, and they are very accessible for a large number of users. And so that's what we like about them in a testnet context. But what would be great is to build applications that are doing something new and novel with microchains on the blockchain, right? That are going to have like a sustainability to them that can turn into a real business, right? Like over time. So, we're very interested in prediction markets, for example, real-time prediction markets, other sorts of DeFi apps, AI agent, anything to do with an AI agent, right? We should think is going to be really interesting. So if you are interested in like being an AI programmer, right, this is a great opportunity for you to experiment. We'll help to train you on, how to use MCP with Linera, which is essentially like out of the box through GraphQL, right? So there's all these really wonderful elements for you to experiment with. And so it definitely does not just have to be a game. That's just one track. There are many other applications that you could build.
Okay, thank you, Danny. Quick one. Cryptola. Okay, yeah, that's the question.
Yes, we can give you the developer role. Let us know your Discord handle, and we'll make sure to assign you that role if you don't already have the if you don't have a GitHub history, right? We talked about this a second ago. I'll just back up for a second. If you have a GitHub history, then you can go and unlock the developer role on Guild. And if you don't have a GitHub history, but you still want to be a developer in the community, that's totally cool. We can assign you that role manually. All right, let's keep going. Degens, now we're into it. This is what we want to talk about today. Oh my God. All right. Obviously, get your Linera role if you haven't already. I have learned that so many people, so many people went to Guild to try to get their Linera role that there's now like a queue of like thousands of people waiting to get their Linera role. I apologize. That was not a bottleneck that we anticipated. That is an issue on the Guild side. So we're in touch with Guild about, hey, make your website faster so that more people can get in and start playing the testnet. So apologize if you're still waiting to get your Linera role, but hopefully that comes soon.
Yeah.
All right. This is a simplified slide from what we've seen before. By the way, shout out to FOM, who helped to redesign some slide templates to us here. So shout out to you, and maybe we'll throw in some more XP your way. So once you have your Linera role, you can earn Discord XP in all of these various different ways: games, memes, art, social posts, and being awesome. Also that once you earn Discord XP, you can level up your chains. So this is, how to level up within the Discord environment. But then we have now introduced a new way of earning testnet points: Testnet, Conway, Portal. So let's get into that. Let's talk about the portal. So, hopefully you all have now seen this, but if not, welcome. This is what we launched yesterday. It is the portal to Testnet Conway. As you can see across the left side, we have quests, home, quests, game of life, learn, and leaderboard. There may be new navigation buttons in the future, for example, ecosystem, bridging, right? Like a whole bunch of stuff will ultimately come, but this is kind of the first introduction to the testnet portal, trying to keep it somewhat simple at first. All right, what else? We'll go through a bunch of these things, but we already see a leaderboard. As you can see in the leaderboard, there is a maximum of 407 points as of today. So there's a lot of people in first place on the leaderboard. It says first, second, third, fourth, but technically they're all in first place. Okay. Etchamoney, I see you, and we're going to respond to that question in just a minute. We got the video. We watched that. You can watch some stories. You can read the news, the latest news from Linera, all of that cool stuff. All right, let's get into the quests. Okay. Clearly, I still have to get some other points. There's a daily check-in. It resets every single day. In the future, there might be streaks associated with that, but right now it's just a check-in. It tells you to go to Discord and the G Microchains channel and say G Microchains. Social challenges, we'll be continuing to add more of this kind of stuff. One thing that's interesting about this is when you click claim, it automatically will like and retweet. So making life easier for you, you don't actually have to go to Twitter and do it. You've actually already given those permissions to the app. And once you click claim, it automatically does it. It doesn't actually retweet for everybody. It only retweets for about 30% of the people, so that the Twitter API, it doesn't look like there's the exact same number of likes as retweets, which kind of looks sus, right? So if it doesn't actually retweet for you, that's actually on purpose. Also, let me just say at this point, since this has also come up in the community, people were saying, when I sign into this app, it asks for my authorization to connect my Twitter account, and then there's all these different permissions. I understand why people are concerned about providing those permissions to any sort of outside apps. I can say with full confidence that we are good actors who are going to be not abusing these permissions. We are working with a partner called Pulsar Money that has helped us to design this portal. You can see their name is on the bottom. Also, when you click, authorize Twitter, it says like Pulsar Money authorization. So now you understand like who that is. It is our partner in building this this portal. They are good actors. They have 65,000 Twitter followers. They are a legitimate company. And so, yeah, always be wary of any sort of permissions, but just know that our intentions are very good here. And we are not going to abuse the permissions that you grant. All right. So I just wanted to make that clear and also introduce Pulsar Money to you guys. Yeah, okay. I think that kind of answers the social challenges stuff. And then there's the game of life challenges. Okay. So to complete a game of life challenge, you actually have to play the game of life. I'll say this now. The quests in the portal here, the claiming of points, is a separate app from the game of life app. Essentially, the game of life is just, it's like any game on Microchain. It's just the one that we're promoting, that we built, the kind of Testnet Conway all around. But it is just another app that exists, like game on Microchain's app. So like Flappy or Blackjack or 2048 or whatever in the future, those will be other sorts of apps that you can sign in with your dynamic wallet and ultimately will create testnet points around them. So in this situation, Game of Life is a separate app, and that's why you have to log into it. And then after you complete the puzzles, you have to go back to the portal here and claim your points. So wanted to explain how that is connected. There was as I said, this is a test net, right? Things are gonna break. We're learning as we go. So we identified an issue yesterday that the amount of people that were coming in and playing Game of Life and trying to claim their points, it essentially exceeded the capacity of something or another. And so some people were said that some people, faced an error that after they completed the puzzle, they weren't able to claim their points. First off, sorry. Second off, we fixed it. So third, try again now, and hopefully it'll work. And if it doesn't work, have some patience. Try again later. We have expanded the capacity of whatever it was that was kind of at capacity, and so it should now be working. So Etchamoney, I hope that solves your problem and a lot of other people. That was the issue. Okay. People are asking about, I want to explain Game of Life and how to play it, but is there any specific questions about the portal itself or the claiming of points? All right. Let me actually skip Game of Life. So this is the Game of Life, and I will explain this in just a minute. I'll also create a tutorial video. Jules, I know you asked about this, a tutorial video to show you how to do it. I haven't had time to do that yet, but we will do that. There is a Learn portal as well. There is a quiz in the Learn portal, and you can earn points in the quiz, right? 1 point per question. There's 28 questions here. And so if you're like, hey, why, even this is a good example, right? Like I have 379 points. Like, why am I not on the top of the leaderboard? Why am I, other people have more points than me? It's probably because you haven't answered the quiz questions, which is the case for me. So let's do one together. Start learning. What is Linera's primary mission? Who knows the answer? Is it to focus only on NFT marketplaces? Is it to centralize blockchain infrastructure? Oh gosh, to replace all existing blockchains with a single network? Please God, no. I think it's number one. Yay, I got a point. Okay, so I completed it. I got a point. As you can see, I now went to 380. Da-da-da. Winning. All right. Thank you, everybody who followed along and helped me get the right answer to that question. All right. Should we go to Game of Life? Josiah, Jules, please check the chat and let me know if I should stop talking.
Yeah, you should.
Daniel,
A lot of people ask him how do they play the game of life.
Yeah,
So
all
you
right, let's
need
get
to
into it.
explain. Yeah.
All right. This is Game of Life seems complicated, then it seems really easy, and then it seems very, very complicated. Okay? So we're gonna go through this whole whole life cycle right now, from complicated to easy to complicated again. All right, we're opening up a new tab. Conway's Game of Life. I'm gonna connect my wallet. Da da da. Since it is a separate app, you have to sign in. I've now done that.
Danny, which wallet
So
did you use exactly? Most people get
I
stuck at that connecting wallets.
so I used the same method to log in as I did on the portal. So I'm using a wallet address here, right? I'm now showing my email address. That's horrible. But I'm using my wallet address here, and I use the same wallet address to sign in to the Game of Life,
Okay.
right?
Danny, do you want to just maybe quickly clarify for those that used their email
Yeah,
for the
it's
portal?
totally the same. If you use your
Okay.
email to log in or you use a wallet, it doesn't matter. It is just a means for you to initially create your own personal microchain, right? And then have access to that personal microchain via Dynamic. Dynamic is essentially the wallet, and this is just a login method to Dynamic.
Okay. I think I used my email. So I think I have my own
Great.
personal whatever microchips.
That should be fine. When it asks you to sign transactions, it'll be like, for me it says my like wallet address, but for you it might just say your email address is helping you to sign transactions, I believe.
Okay.
Okay, we are now in the Game of Life. All right, here's the game, and here's what's complicated and simple. So our goal, so the block, this puzzle is create a stable 2x2 block pattern in the center of the board. It starts with the goal being shown, end with 4 cells here, right? I can toggle this on and off. This is the goal. The goal is to end with a 2x2 block pattern in the center of the board. Okay? The object of the puzzle is to figure out the starting pattern, right? What do I start with in order to end with 4 blocks in the center? Right? So I start by placing cells anywhere on the grid. Okay, I can put cells anywhere on the grid, and then you can you can press play, or you can do 1 by 1, and you can see what happens to the squares. Now there is a function that says whether these squares are dead or alive. So the whole Game of Life, it's about cellular automation, right? So this red square is a live square right now, right? All the white ones are dead squares. The question is, what happens in each generation to the squares? A living cell with 2 or 3 neighbors stays alive, right? So this cell right now that I'm pointing at, it has 2 neighbors, 1, 2. So it is going to stay alive for the next generation. This cell also has 2 neighbors. This cell also has 2 neighbors. So all 3 of these cells will stay alive. This cell has 2 neighbors. This dead cell has 2 neighbors, right? It's not going to become alive. It's not going to be birth because, well, let me say death first. So if a cell only has a living cell with fewer than 2 or more than 3 neighbors, it dies. So this cell only has 1 neighbor. It's going to die in the next generation. It disappears. That's what it means for it to die, because it has fewer than 2. Or let's say it has, a whole bunch. everything in the middle dies.
Game of
Everything in the
life.
middle dies because they have more than 3 neighbors. But the ones in the corners did not die because they only had 3 neighbors. And then what gets birthed? A dead cell with exactly 3 living neighbors becomes alive. So that is the function by which the puzzle changes and evolves, is based on these rules. Very simple rules: survival, death, or birth. So what we're trying to do here is figure out the starting position to reach a goal position, right? This is the goal position, end with 4 cells here. How do I do that? I need to find the starting position. What we provide you with is some hints for how to do it. So start with 4 cells. So maybe I'll put 4 cells here. And then I'll do this. Uh-oh, it created a box, but the box is not in the right place. Actually, this is very interesting. I think I might have figured something out just now. Wait a minute. Oh, that's funny. I found another solution. I didn't even know that. I mistakenly found another solution. That's not the right solution to solve this puzzle, but literally it is actually a solution. So that's funny. So I need to screenshot that and share that with Matthew. Anyway, the solution here, this is called a tutorial because it's really supposed to be easy. We're literally showing you what the goal is, and it is, in this case, literally the same. So you can submit this, and that is the right answer. Let's go to the next one. Block is actually stupid. I don't like block. Okay, let's do beehive. So we are trying to arrive at this destination. We are trying to end here. What is the starting position? Okay. We can look at some hints. The hints say we need 6 cells, and it gives us a few hints. It tells us 4 of the 6. Okay. So maybe if I do like this, what's going to happen? Oh, that's not the right answer. All right, let's go back to the beginning. Also, like, this is the back button to the beginning. So if I press like, I can always go back to the very beginning by clicking. Oh, pause. Go back to generation 0 by clicking on that button. All right, let's do this and see what happens. Uh-oh, it gets bigger. Nope, that's definitely not the right thing. Okay, let's clear it out. Let's try. Literally, I'm just going to do the goal, and that's right. So these are really, really simple because basically the goal is the original answer. Let's go to something a little more interesting. Let's go to Blinker. Okay, Blinker is a little more interesting. Also tutorial. So in Blinker, you want to end in this position, right? If it clearly, it blinks, right? So what is the correct starting position? It also says submit your initial pattern when the goal is satisfied after 1 generation here, right? So that means 1 generation, it says generations down below. Well, that's not right. So maybe I should start from that position. I'll start from this position. After 1 generation, it's in the right place. Therefore, I submit the answer generation 0, my initial pattern. That's the bit thing that people get confused about. You have to submit generation 0, the initial pattern, such that the goal is reached on the number of generations that's recommended. So this is, if I submit generation 0, it should say, it asks me to sign something because I'm actually like notarizing this on the blockchain. Solution submitted successfully. Hopefully that made sense. How are we doing? Chat, did that make sense? Oh, we got 2,000 people here. What's up, 2,000 people? Love to see that. Should we get a little more complicated?
Yeah, Danny, we could try.
I don't want to necessarily give everybody the answers, do I? We can try this one. So this is where we're trying to end. We're trying to end with 5 cells here. And it's going to show us hints. Start with 5 cells in this corner, end with 5 cells in this corner, right? So let's say I recreate this pattern over in this corner. What's going to happen? Uh-oh. It didn't go where I wanted it to go. Let's say I try it over here. Oh, stop. Let's try it over here. All right, play. Ooh, it moves. Again, it moves according to these rules. Well, it did not end where I wanted it to end. So ultimately what I have to do is create the initial pattern that I want for it to exist such that this thing ends in the right place. Let's see. And it's after 40 generations, it says. 40 generations. Oh, I'm so close. All right. So let's go back to the beginning. So it actually should probably be here. Right. And then let's press play. It counts the generations. We're trying to get to 40. 38, 39, 40. Look at it. I nailed it. It's in the right place. So then I go back to generation 0. This is the starting position. Submit solution. Sign the blockchain or sign the transaction to submit it to the blockchain, and it's completed. That's the glider. This is the first one that I feel like you start to understand why this is an interesting and complicated game. The beginning, the tutorial ones almost are more confusing to me because the goal is the answer. But this one is showing you that the initial pattern, the initial configuration is probably going to be different from the goal, and you have to submit the initial generation 0 initial pattern. And of course, after you then complete it, you want to go back to the portal, go to the quests, and then check the puzzle and get your points. Right? After you complete the puzzle, go get your points. All right. Explain. Are we good?
Yeah, Danny, for me, I think, that was a very good explainer. But I think there was a question I wanted you to talk about, which is, let me put the question up. Yes. So
Yes. Of course. Saivra, thank you for asking the question. Will there be more challenges? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We started with these 10. There's some tutorials, there's some easy ones. We're going to continue to add some more easy ones. And then it's going to get medium. And then it's going to get hard. And then it's going to be expert level, crazy, insanely hard. So insanely hard that literally no human would be able to complete it. And what we're going to do is we're going to train you on how to install an AI agent to help you solve the expert puzzles, right? Like literally like create a CryptoPunk, right? Like pixel art or like the Mona Lisa or, like the Linera logo in pixel form, like all these crazy, crazy images that are going to take an insane high number of generations. And the way that they interact over time will evolve and change so many times that you literally couldn't figure it out, right? Like mathematically by yourself, you'll need an AI agent to help you do so. So yes, the plan right now, we'll see how this works out, but the plan right now is to have one new puzzle every day starting next week. So, and then the puzzles are only going to be up for maybe a week, and then they're going to expire. So you'll have 1 week to try to figure out how to do that puzzle. Hopefully some person in the community is able to figure it out. Maybe, shares the answer with everybody else. I don't want to encourage cheating, but understand that not everybody's going to necessarily be able to figure out every single one. But that's part of building community and hanging out in Discord and making friends. So yeah, there's going to be lots of new Games of Life challenges. This is going to continue for a long period of time. We'll come back and continue to explain things because the puzzles will get more complicated and there's going to be other sorts of conditions that get added in. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be really fun. The puzzle points are not working. I addressed this earlier. Keep trying. It's a capacity issue. If a lot of people are trying to claim at the same time, this is a bug that we have identified that we are working to solve, such that hopefully this will not be an issue very, very soon for anybody. But yeah, it's a good problem. It means that we've kind of hit the capacity that was initially anticipated. So hopefully it'll work when you try it again. All right, we're already at the hour. We got so much more content to go through. I feel like I've belabored this point. Can we move on?
Yeah, definitely, Danny.
All right. Sorry if they spent too long describing. Okay, I addressed this claim your point issues. We know that it's having issues and we're trying to solve it. Regions. Yes, we love regions. Let's get through the meme lords and game lords.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay.
Are these right? No, let's update it.
Yeah, no changes for the game loads, Danny, but definitely for this
Yeah, we
week,
have a
from this
meme
weekend there will
lord.
be changes.
Ooh, yeah. Looks like we do.
We just got
Look at that.
elected like 1 hour ago.
What? Look at that.
Awesome.
Congrats. That's sorted. There we go. Update. Okay, now we're ready. So, congrats,
New
Jubiel.
Testnet, new meme lord.
New meme lord. Love it. New meme
Congrats,
lord.
Roy.
Oops. Sorry. I love that. New meme lord. Jules, are you going to give out that role?
Yes, Danny.
Just love it. Game lord tournaments. Some people are looking good. And of course, our unleaderboard. Oh, what do we call on that? We got to go back to the. What did we call this again? I forgot.
Yeah. I had a feeling Danny was going to do this again, but
People like it. All right, next. Regional tournaments.
yeah,
So much
Danny,
going on.
yeah, not a lot of changes, but there's the Bangladesh channel is region is definitely going to join because I had a conversation with the regional mod and he's also planning on adding more games for the Bangladesh region. So super excited about that. If you're part of any region that is not having games right now, you can definitely step up to join the host of regional games. So looking forward to more of that. And a total of 38 games this coming week. So super excited, Danny.
Oops.
Yeah. I'm so excited about this one. Super excited for Flappy. Flappy is back, back and better. You could definitely play smoothly on your PC, play smoothly on your mobile phone as well. So for those that are, I think I need to recap this. So for those that are new, we have what we call Game of Microchains tournament that weekly, right? And this offers you an amazing opportunity to earn XPs and level up your chain. So for those people that have been asking, how do I earn XPs? This is one of the ways, like Danny mentioned earlier in the call, to earn XPs, and you can earn up to 5,000 XPs. And if you get to win the Game of Microchains tournament, you get added to the leaderboard for becoming Game Lord, and you have to win 3 times to become Game Lord, right? So that's also super important, and the details will be shared before the tournament. So super excited and look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for Flappy, and hope to see more people earn XPs and level up their chains. And shout out to Not One Shots for building Flappy, super amazing developer.
I just got word that we have 20,000 people already on the portal leaderboard, which is pretty awesome.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
good for day one.
Just about 24 hours. Yeah, Danny, we're also having a cross-community tournament. So, we know we've not had game on microchains for some time. We've not had cross-community tournaments for some time. So we're back, we're better. Just, so for everyone that is new, we typically do have this cross-community tournament occasionally. But this time we're playing with the Zion community, and you get to win up to 18,000 Linera XP for the total prize pool, 11,000 Blaze coins, 1,700 Zion XP. Right, so super amazing prizes. I think I need to correct the time because this is meant to be 3 p.m. UTC. Right, so I would definitely send an announcement as well with all the details that is necessary for you to join the poker tournament. Yes, thank you, Danny. Thank you. Perfect. 3 p.m. UTC. See you guys. There's so many opportunities to NXPs tomorrow, guys. So for those that have been asking.
Huge.
Yep. So what one of our rituals on the call is we get to ask a question, you answer the question, the fastest person to answer the question gets to receive 1,000 XPs. And yeah, so be the first person to type out your answer. If you're correct, give you 1,000 XPs. And I'll read out the question from the next slide. So without wasting time, Danny, I'm interested. Today's question is super interesting. So according to founder Matthew, in the Testnet 3 launch video, what is the payments per second benchmark achieved by Linera? One more time. According to founder Matthew in the Testnet 3 launch video, what is the payments per second benchmark achieved by Linera? Oh,
Ooh.
I think we have our answer. Wow. I'm saying, Danny, there's someone is saying 200 milliseconds. Danny, do you think you might want to clarify it?
Yeah. So the question was, what was the payments per second benchmark, which is a
Yes.
million. So Ixon is correct.
Yes.
The speed of the block finality was 200 milliseconds. So different
Yes.
question.
Yes.
The right answer to the wrong question.
Yeah. Shout out to Ixon Gonzaga. Please let us type out your Discord ID, your Discord username, and we'll definitely send you 1,000 XPs right now.
Yeah.
So congrats. And Roy, we know you're allowing others win. We see you.
And by the way, 200 milliseconds is faster than blink.
Whoa.
25 milliseconds would be even faster than that. We're not there yet. Maybe someday.
Wow.
All right, creators, we got so much more content. We're already at time. It's now the community hour and a half that we're going for. So shout out to Crypto Julie, Leopard, Mamali, Nezer, and Ola, our ambassadors who helped to pick some of the best social posts of the week. All right, here we go. We got some cool shout out to Ne Louis, Nandalai, Coliseum, and Nina, one of our ambassadors. Coliseum, also an ambassador. Conway is not an update. It's a new internet mode, wallet integration, on-chain game of life, portal complete tasks, earn testnet points. A cute little icon of John Horton Conway here and there. Kind of looks like Steven Spielberg. Very cool. Nice job. Next posts. Not just another L1 by Julie, explaining all the various different types of chains. If you were here on previous community hours, we went through personal chains, temporary chains, app chains, and public chains. 4 different types of microchains. Cool image. Not just another L1 from Zohan Disco, real-time auctions. So to a specific use case. Very cool. Not just another L1, 3,000 views. So nice job, Fino. Linera's infinite scalability. Good explanation. Also, cool little microbot. Not just another L1 from Crypto Father. Almost 3,000 views. Very cool. Well done. Explanation here of sparse clients, lightweight and designed not just for us humans, but for a future web where AI agents will interact seamlessly. You are paying attention. I love it. Nice post. Great job, Crypto Father. Thanks for being an ambassador. Shout out Anomalia, one of our ambassadors, Lebois, Rushlin Sukhovdi, red-haired. Cool images, good explanations, nice threads. Shout out to all of you guys. Notice that we highlight posts that we think are really exceptional, even if they don't have a lot of views. It's where we try to celebrate creators in the community, even if they are, not key influencers. Ooh, we got a little video thing. Oh, the Linera Bear. A new era is here. It's the Lin era. Lin era is the next generation layer 1 blockchain. Nice job. All right. Thanks for the social posts. Let's go through some art. Shout out to Anavi, Dianka, Savatslav, Toto Shah, and Zava, some of our artisans who've selected the best art, no, not even the best, but some notable art to showcase here. That is cool. Conway Linera.
Then is that you?
I'm wondering. I mean, I think it's a girl.
Yeah, that's the idea. Really? Oh, yeah.
I think it's a woman. So I'm not sure what gives that away, but I don't think it's me.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
Also, I am a shit skateboarder. Don't put me on a skateboard. I cannot do that. Slavko, very cool. As in,
Cool
I'm into that.
graffiti.
So the art challenge for the week obviously was to celebrate Testnet Conway in any way, shape, or form. So we've seen some really cool Testnet Conway pieces of artwork here. Wikipeaks is back. I love this little character. I don't know if it has a name, but I do love this little character, and I'm very excited about the NFT collection that is in the works by Wikipeaks.
Yep.
I actually have a little collectible figure of my Meebit. This is really cool, though. It really
Really?
looks like yeah.
Oh, that's cool,
It's in
man.
the other room. I'll bring it back. I'll bring it to show you guys some other time. But yeah, I got a 3D print of my Meebit. It looks great. Nice job. Cool art. Into it. Gospodin, Nico, and Franz swap. Into it. Not sure what the Japanese says here, but I hope it's something positive. V1, V2, V3. Conway. Third version of the testnet.
Danny, if you're hearing the sound, we can't hear the sound.
You can't hear it?
Nope, we cannot.
Let's try again then, because it's blaring in my ears. Let's try again.
Same thing, Danny.
Still no audio?
Yeah.
Be right back.
Yep. Jules, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, guys. I'm listening.
Okay. Yeah, Danny's back.
Try again.
Yep.
feels no help from you. Sound of the drums beating in my heart. The thunder of guns tear me apart.
Love
Oh,
So
that
good.
type
cool.
of music.
Yeah.
So good.
Who created
Johnny
that?
Tony. What'd
Johnny
you say, Jules?
Coconut.
Glatcher or
What'd you say?
Naser? Who created the video?
That was Johnny Calcone,
Oh, nice.
one of our newest artisans, Johnny Calcone, who's collecting all of the special rolls. Meme Lord, Game Lord, Artisan. I think this is Johnny Calcone, definitely a VIP in this community. Love it. Thank you so much. And your art is
Yeah.
awesome. That is really, really cool.
Multi-talent.
Yeah, multi-talented for sure. Also, I can't believe this is hand-drawn. I thought it was like an AI thing, but Glatcher, that's really good. John Horton Conway is looking quite surprised to be wearing a Linera sweatshirt. We should really get in touch with the estate and tell them how much we're celebrating, that we literally created a POAP with his name. All right, next. More hand-drawn images. Hey, guys, look, we're going fishing. Oops.
Wow.
Look at that. Johnny Calcone. No. This is by Alishka. Sorry, Alishka.
Nice.
So
Nice.
cool. Amazing art. Look at all this hand-drawn stuff. I think there's a premium hand-drawn now that everybody can just do AI. Susmi and Artems. Love it. That Conway rocket is taking off. Ooh, kind of playing off the game of life thing here. That's dope.
Oh, nice.
I love it. Linera, Testnet, Conway, game of life kind of inspired on a graph paper. Very cool. Oh, there's some other videos here. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but like pretty dope. Yeah, I like the music. This one too. Wow, what a party! This is amazing.
Nice.
I'm into it. Throwing a party. That's dope. Origin did that one, I think. Love that. Also multi-talented
Nice.
human. Incredible.
Now I'm jealous.
Novelties. Igor Ball.
Yeah, Igor Ball. Shout out to Igor Ball.
Wow, I'm really shocked about what I did. 3 players can play a race game using Linera microchains, no backend at all positions synchronized via blockchain. I hope in one day I will teach people how to vibe code apps on Linera. I will definitely allow that. We definitely need vibe coding sessions to have more apps on Linera. Absolutely. Yeah. Vibe coding is the future. Can't wait to play the racing game. I can't believe it all is synchronizing on blockchain, on microchains. That is just so cool. So shout out Igor Ball.
Shout out to Igor Ball.
Microchains, everyone. Let's talk
Yes.
about Linera. As user, at first I just
Nice.
confused what technology Linera brings to Web3 based on
I love this video. I've seen this before. Since we're running low on time, we're not going to watch it right now. But Ronnie from Indonesia, I believe, incredible video here that kind of goes through Linera. I love videos where people show their face and kind of explains things. It's very human, right? So Ronnie, shout out to you and thank you for the awesome post. 13,000 views, by the way. So hugely engaging.
Awesome.
What else we got? Journey to Testnet 3. Ooh, let's go whole. Wow, okay.
Nice.
Archimedes, Ben Babbage. We're going through the generations here, guys. The next mathematician's going to be like completely in the future. John Horton Conway. Matthew's going to love this, by the way. Matthew is
cool.
going to love this. That's great. That is great. Oh, we lost Jules. Let's get her back in here.
Yeah, she's back. Yeah.
All right, I gotta show that one to Matthew. Okay, Jules, I'm sorry it's taking us so long to get here, but Conway mode activated. It's all you now. Take it over.
Okay, shout out to our meme lords, Johnny Calconi, the multi-talented VVIP of Linera, Captain Potato FUCK, Thus Even Amandi Udo, for taking out the time to review this week challenge. Let's go. Okay, I've seen modes get activated before. Dark mode, beast mode, even airplane mode. But none of them hit like this one. Because when Conway mode gets activated, Testnet 3 goes live, transactions feel lighter, speed becomes second nature, and the whole chain starts vibing differently. This Wednesday, Conway isn't just launching, it's flipping the switch. So the main challenge was to describe what Conway mode activated looks like to you in one meme. So let's go. The best time has come, guys. You got that
Let's
right,
go.
everyone.
I still love this meme. This goes back to the very beginning of our meme challenges.
Yeah, experience,
I'm
Josiah.
trying to remember what the original one was, but I think it had to do
Yeah,
with Josiah or
I
something.
just said it, Danny.
Yeah.
Experience,
Yeah.
and then Josiah.
What was it?
Yeah, it was about
Experience,
giving XP.
XP.
Yeah.
That's right. It's just funny every time I see that, goosebump arm, I think of Josiah, and I don't know why. So it has to do with that original meme. All right, Bula BTC.
It's very quiet here, Conway. I finally caught you. Nice one, Buladi.
That's very funny. Yeah, I love it every time we launch a test net, like it just goes wild, right? Like the
Yeah.
chat is like super active. Obviously I want to give so much credit to the people who stayed active in between the kind of major milestone moments. And obviously we're here to help when the chat gets now super active to help answer questions and everything. More Bulu BTC.
Bored in my UFO, bored. Bored in my UFO, bored. Bored in my UFO, bored. Bored in my UFO,
You have one new message.
What? Huh. Mother of black holes. This changes everything.
Yeah. Wow.
I feel like this is chapter 1. I want more of that.
Danny, can I say something? Right. And
Yes.
this is like so far with my time in crypto, right? I have never seen a community execute video memes so good like the Linera community. Like I'm absolutely not seen it. This is like this is
You're so
top tier.
right. You're so right. You're so right. It's just,
Yeah.
and to me, it blows my. I never in a million years
Yes.
believed that this much creativity and content could come out on a weekly basis, like every
Yes.
single week. That's what just blows. Like I just never would have assumed that. I never would have I would like so. Bula BTC crush. Love that one. I think the community's all up into it as well. People love it. You're getting some laughs
Upcoming
from
meme lord.
yeah. Incredible. All right.
Yeah.
Juvial.
Latest meme lord.
Conway is active.
Cool transformation.
Yeah, for sure. Next level. Oh,
Roy.
the legend.
Wait. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait.
Oh, I want to see him fall. Come on.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait.
Oh, No payoff, buddy. No payoff. Almost.
1 minute before Conway Conway mode to be activated.
That's actually pretty cool. Is it like automatic and it makes the cat eat exactly at noon? The cat knows it's coming. Oh, that's pretty dope if that's true.
Oh, that would be cool.
That is the Linera community.
Yeah. Yeah. Into it. Julia Va.
What?
First he's like, who is Conway? And then he now clicks.
That's awesome. I like it. More Bullet BTC. So prolific.
Ooh. Hello, Mr. President.
If you're done with your ex, move on to the next. If you're done with your ex, move on to the next. If you're done with your ex, the only ex I want is extra money. No extra stress, no extra worry.
Oh my god. I think this is so funny.
Yeah, it's one of Bullet BTC.
Franz. Bum bum ba, bum bum bum.
Cool.
Let me see your ratings, guys. 1 to 10.
Jay Lexus. Where have you been? Jay Lexus is back?
No, he has always been
Welcome
around.
back.
Really? I feel like
Oh,
I haven't seen
really?
a Jay Lexus
Meme
meme
in a
in
while.
quite a while. Jay Lexus, good to see you back here.
午前6時です。令和初の開門神事、フートコ選びが今スタートしました。ものすごい勢いです。
This is the main chat right now, Daddy.
午前6時です。
Look at
令和
Jules.
初の開門神事、フートコ選びが今スタートしました。ものすごい勢いです。
Yes. Love. Jay Lexus is back, folks.
Kill me.
Kill me. Conway mode detected. Chain stability overpowered. Okay, I gotta send that to the send that in. Sharing that with the engineers. I love that one. Kiki kitty.
Mm.
I like that dog. Oh, wait, yeah. All right, Yaroslav. I love dancing memes. I do. Oh, they're so happy. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen the video. I've seen the picture, but that video is the first time I saw the video of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry. Wrong button. Next. Oh, there's the memes.
Oh, happy.
Love it.
got some
Heartbeat.
habits today.
Jules, this is you, right?
Nah,
Gordon, right?
Gordon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out
So
to
thank you.
Zion Oracle. Thank you so much for your super friendly support in the chats. And here's what they say about you. His enthusiasm brings a new vibe to the chat, especially in the main chats. Due 911.
Oh,
Active not only in Indonesia channel, but also in other channels. Origin 91. So thank you, Zion Oracle. We see you. We love you.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Shout out to Zion.
Yes. This is all about shouting out the community members who make a difference and keep this community active. Thank you, everybody who's still here. We broke 3,000 people on the stream right now, which is pretty dope. Thanks everybody who's watching. This was fun. I think we burned through our pull-ups pretty damn fast, so you missed out if you were late there. More puzzles will be coming to Game of Life, so be for sure to do the first 10, and then it's going to get way more fun. Incredible memes, so much more coming. We got a build-a-thon coming. We got a mascot coming. Ooh, just dropped that alpha. Whole bunch of one things. Anyway, love you guys. Jules, Josiah, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Donnie.
Yeah. Thank you, Donnie. And
Thank
see
you,
you
guys.
guys
Thank you,
same
Jane.
time, same place next week.
I
See you in the
love you,
chat.
Linera. Bye. Peace.
I don't feel so good.